that work. We're going to do that cycle one more time, but I want you to realize that even when you are hugging the front ribs in and down, you have plenty of space to breathe. It's actually just teaching you to breathe into all the places that you don't normally breathe, but it doesn't mean that you're holding your breath. And that's a difficult skill, especially once you get upside down. That bracing action tends to cause us to hold our breath, at least to some degree. So the work is to try to find an ease in your breath even as you're finding this kind of bracing action. So let's do one more cycle. Take a deep inhale, breathe 360 degrees into your ribs. Exhale, hug the front ribs in and down towards the floor, away from the hands. Keep them there. Inhale everywhere else. Exhale, ratchet the ribs in and down even more. Keep them there. Inhale everywhere else. Exhale, ratchet them down. Inhale everywhere else. Exhale, ratchet them down. Really feeling the abdominal engagement here. Inhale everywhere else. Last one. Exhale, ratchet them in and down. Inhale everywhere else. And then release that work. Grab your block and trap the block with your hands. So try not to hold on to the block with your fingers. Just push your flat palms into the sides of the block. Hold the block over your face. And take a deep inhale, 360 degrees into your rib cage. Press into the block. Feel the front of your chest turn on. On your exhale, pull the front ribs in and down and push the block towards the ceiling. Keep the front ribs in and down. Do not let them escape as you inhale and bring the block overhead. Only go as far overhead as you can maintain the hugging in and down of the front ribs. When you get to the bottom, exhale, and then inhale, bring the block back over your face. All right, so hold the strap in your hands, shoulder distance apart. Okay, find external rotation from the shoulders. So wrap your pinkies to the midline and thumbs out. So what'll happen is the strap will kind of wrap around your thumbs, like so, and then bring your arms overhead. Pull apart on the strap. Bring your arms overhead to chair pose. Look up. Pull apart on the strap and then hug the front ribs in. Find that here. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold over your legs. Set the strap down at the front of your mat where you can find it. Gaze at your navel. Inhale halfway up. Look forward. Exhale. Step, float, or fly to the back of your mat. For this first round, if you are flying, do 3 tuck jumps. Establish your shelf of power first, and then tuck up. And come down. There's 1. Try to nail it each time. The more engaged your shelf of power is, the more you'll be able to catch that balance. Maybe you come all the way up to handstand, and then lower to chaturanga. With control, inhale, up dog. You can also step back to chaturanga, that's totally acceptable. Downward facing dog. All right. Now, lift your right leg and open your hip up. Let it feel good. So now, I want you to allow your chest to open to the right, but push into the left hand, and as you allow the chest to open to the right, can you feel the left shoulder blade tucking underneath the left side of your chest? Go with that. Allow that shoulder blade to tuck under as you slowly flip your dog. Lifting your right hand off the floor. Feel that left shoulder blade really pushing the left side of your chest up, 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 up. Push the floor away with your left hand. Feel half of a shelf of power. Can you find the engagement at the front of the ribs here, even as you back bend? On your next inhale, look towards the spot where your right hand was. Slowly twist yourself back to 3-legged dog. And then set your right foot down for a moment and just hover your left foot off the mat an inch. So plug your left hip into its socket just to lift the foot off the mat. And do that a few times just to get in touch with that action. Okay, and then walk your left foot forward so that the foot is under the belly button. Establish your shelf of power. We're going to kick up to an L shape, and I want you, as soon as the left foot leaves the floor, find that hip plugging action that we just did in down dog. So push into the floor, establish your shelf of power, kick off the left foot, find the hip plug. Keep that L, push the floor away. And then slowly switch legs and step the right foot forward. Grab your strap and come up for Vera 1. So hold the strap out in front of you, pull apart on the strap, wrap your thumbs up, pinkies down, so that the strap is wrapped around your thumbs, and bring the arms overhead. Keep pulling apart on the strap. Lunge into the right knee. So do all the warrior things with your legs. Swipe the left heel back really strong and straight through the left heel. But can you hug the front ribs in, even here? Can you keep the front ribs hugged in, pulling apart on the strap, and can you just tip your head back and look at the strap without letting the ribs go? So this is the arm and head position for handstand, gazing between the thumbs, pulling apart on the strap, feeling those outer shoulders. One more breath. And then bring yourself to warrior 2 legs. Open your hips up to the long edge of your mat. Keep pulling apart on the strap here. Feels a little bit different. Can you find the hugging in of the ribs here? So you can modulate this by not pulling on the strap as hard as you can the whole time, because you've got it here for a while. So time under tension, right? Hug those front ribs in. Can you find, as if you could push the strap to the ceiling, inhale, exhale, and then keep a strong straight left leg, tilt yourself back, reverse warrior with both arms overhead. Pull apart on the strap, hug the front ribs in, maybe pulling more with the left hand to get a glorious stretch on the right side body. And then bring yourself up and over, side angle, arms overhead. Reach with the strap. Can you twist the right shoulder underneath you more? Can you hug the front ribs in and use that action to make yourself longer? And then set the strap down, plant your hands, step your right foot back, and you can step, float, or fly through your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog.